Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another one. We just watched Liverpool play against Fulham at home, first round of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Um, and I have to say, oh, it's the quarterfinal. Sorry for that. The one that wins here goes to the final. And I have to say that I wasn't really impressed by Liverpool, to be honest. It gave me some vibes of Arsenal a bit, especially the first half. They had no anything that was going their side. They could not even, try to create a better attack going forward. And that for me was really frustrating because I needed to see my team do more. I needed to see my team destroy the team and actually show that they have control over these things, because I know so many people are gonna talk about it, so many injuries, people, so many absentees. I get that part, but of course, at the same time, you are Liverpool, you are at the top of the league, you are actually fighting in full front. Show the team that you deserve to be there from the word go going forward. Because if this continues, not all the teams are gonna be, as forgiving or as open as how Fulham ended up becoming at the end, or when they were now their gas was now running low, or maybe not all the teams are gonna be misfiring the way Arsenal were doing. And to an extent, I have to say Fulham, because I feel like they had opportunities, which if they'd really taken them, this could have been a different game, especially Dikwa Overreed. He had so many chances that if he had passed it so well, we'll be talking about maybe a 3-2 go game or even a 2-2 game. So I'm really frustrated with some of the things that I'm seeing from my team, especially in the first half of the team, especially in this, kind of a weird moment we are in at the moment, with no people. January coming from a busy fixtures that we just had in December. We are just trying by all means to recover, to try and find, the proper team that works. Right now, we know that we don't have our main men, our main two guys who can play. It is showing that we are lacking so much. And I have to say that Van Dijk, coming from the illness, we could see that there were things that were still lacking from him. And I have to say, to be honest, the first half he was really terrible, and I he had to come back into the game. He had to settle down in the game. And maybe we have to say also thanks to Fulham, because they did not really take advantage of the opportunities that they were creating. Yes, they took one, which by the way was a good goal by William, but actually taking advantage and actually doing something, to continue with the game. I saw less of that, and to be honest, it was really frustrating. Also, the passes going forward. Some of the build-up passes that Liverpool were doing were okay, but keeping on going forward, something was just not going well in terms of creating going forward. And I have to say, Ryan Gravenberch really did cost us in some moments. I felt like he could have done better, and he could have turned this game around. He could have actually opened that that opportunity that we were missing, that we were needing, and we wanted to see from Liverpool. And it happened so many times. And I feel like maybe it's gonna take him maybe a year to actually settle down, or maybe even to his teammates to actually get to understand more of how the type of a player is, the way he plays the game, the way he goes forward. Because at the moment, I do feel like there are still some moments that he is missing. He is not really getting the better of, and I need to see him getting to become free flowing. Maybe it's because of the fact that we signed him almost in the last week of the transfer window. If he had not getting actually the chances to play with his team, to actually bond with the team, it could have been different, because right now he has to deal with the fact that he is playing for Liverpool, who are always busy week out and week in. The only time he managed to get a break to actually try to create something was the time when he was still trying to settle down into the country, the new country, the new town, and everything that was happening. So we have to give him a pass. Let's see how he does it. Maybe in the second half of this one, which at the moment I'm not really impressed, but also going forward, what he actually offers for Liverpool, because We need him to start firing. We need him to start doing things, because so many people now talks about how many games that Dominic Soboslai is playing. Maybe it could be one of the reasons that led to his injury, because he's playing so many games, because Klopp is not fully 100% starting trusting Gravenberch to become the changer. In fact, he has been doing so well as a super sub, and we don't need him to be the super sub. We need him to actually give us more going forward. If you could see the difference between Cody Gakpo when he came in that midfield and the way Gravenberch was playing with Harvey Elliott, you can tell that there is that understanding of the position, how he has to do it, in terms of how Cody Gakpo has actually managed to get in and become part of the team with this Liverpool squad. So there has to be some changes there, and I'm just mentioning it out because I'm hoping that that's something that can be sorted out. I also have to talk about Curtis Jones. He, for me, of course, felt like he was lost because this is something that I don't know if you have noticed with the Liverpool. If one player is not performing so well, the other team looks so lost. They look like they don't even understand what is happening, and that has been happening so many times that I'm hoping now going forward and what we are about to do, that could change that. When a particular player is not playing well, the team plays so well, which forces the player to get in, because we are being served so many times with the game management of club, that he knows the right players to put in. And as well, we have to actually thank the Lord, because you find that every player that we're putting in at halftime, even though when today, how our bench was, it was so shallow. Any player that we put in has an impact into the game that you can actually appreciate. I was really impressed with McAllister. As much as there were some moments that Fulham were passing by, he had really transformed. He was doing so well. He was causing problems. And by the way, how good is William really? Because this guy is looking like he is just on his prime, but this guy is almost close to his 35, 36, I don't know. But he's still so good. That goal that he took, taking advantage of Van Dijk's mistake, was out of this world. But going back to Liverpool, I'm hoping that that's changed. Impressed as well with Darwin Nunes, even though he's still failing to score the goals. He provided the 2 assists, and I felt like the chance that he had, that Leno saved with his legs, that should have been a goal. And also the header that he had, and Leno just pushed it away, that was out of this world. And the more he continues doing what he's doing, the more he continues showing us that he can be that guy. He can be the guy we can really, really trust on, and actually gives us more going forward. That gives me more confidence than any other thing. So I'm hoping that he really transforms and he really changes, because if he continues doing this, I'm telling you, he will become good. I'm hoping that in the second half of this Premier League, he'll actually become better than this. It's exciting. I've had one of the best performances in the Newcastle game, which we failed to score the first half, but second half, all things started making sense and we won, but a good performance. The second game we played against Arsenal, one of the worst performances, but we were able to change. Of course, some of the things people are going to say that because of the way we actually set up, the way the team looked like, but there is some progress. There is some things that Liverpool are working on, which we can actually build on to going forward. So I'm really excited over what's happening with this team. We're still at the top of the league. We still running an awful competition. We still have another chance. There is advantage to us going to the second league, which we will be playing at the Fulham home ground. It's gonna be exciting to see where we go. So I'll be back again, guys, today later on to talk about the Premier League and the games that are gonna be coming. Remember, Burnley is gonna be playing against Luton. Chelsea are gonna be playing against Fulham. Newcastle is going to be playing with Man City. Everton will be playing against Aston Villa. Some of good games. And lastly, Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspurs. What are some of the best games we have? We also have some games will be played on the 21st, but we'll only work on these ones that have been played on the 14th. Do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the Connect. Let Liverpool go to the winter break. Let them start to work on this. Let them allow them to actually rest and try to recover, and Klopp work on them so that they can actually produce something going forward. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Football Connect, as we try by omens to connect the emotions, guys. This is the experience that connect emotions. So do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, and let me know what your thoughts were over the games. Like that video and subscribe. Let the algorithm know that we are here and we mean business. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out. We'll be back again with another one. Peace out.